All right, guys, how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here on Ashton Corners, and it is that great time of the year this year, and it's November 1st, and we got $182,000 in the bank account. We bought a couple things. Well, yeah, so far this year, got some silage choppers, silage boxes, and all that fancy stuff that we rented, paid all our prices and taxes and everything for. We paid interest on our loan that we still have, and now we finally made it to harvest time. This is my favorite time of the year, and I'm so excited to be able to participate in this. So potential harvest quantity is 10,000 liters out of this little field right here. That's honestly not that bad. I like that we are able to actually see what we might be able to get out of these fields. We have, I mean, it's about 2.78 acres. It's not terrible. Just a little strip land or strip farming going on over here. There's a couple more down there. So I think there's what, 3 soybean fields here in general that are ready to harvest. We should be good. We got an 87% yield bonus. I don't know why it dropped it. I think it was sitting at like 93, but we're not doing too bad. So the soybeans are ready to harvest, and I think our other field of soybeans is ready to harvest as well. But judging on the moisture of these ones, I think these are probably going to be one of the first ones we get going on first. I think the guys are all back at the shop. They're doing their part over there. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to head over there real quick. And looks like all the farmers have actually gotten most of their corn out of the fields, which I'm surprised because usually we got to start with soybeans first, unless they were doing some high moisture corn. I mean, it's just a small little field there. That one didn't have a single thing in it, this is a giant field. I could not imagine harvesting that field, especially with our combine right now. We only got a 12-row head, or if we planted it in soybeans, I think we only got a 25-foot head. So that's a lot of room and a lot of space to be putting up. Still got a bunch of bales sitting over here from our hay operation we got going on. And our silage pit. I don't even know why we have silage pits. Those honestly might become obsolete in the future. If I'm just gonna come over here real quick, park right about here, and it looks like let's check our production on our silage and our stave silos. So the last I remember, we had a bunch of oh yeah, there we go. We had a bunch of chaff in there. Now we have 241,426 liters of silage that we have produced, which in turn we should be able to feed that to our cattle. I don't remember exactly how to get to said area to feed cattle. There's for some reason 2 bales in here. I don't remember ever putting bales in here. That's kind of crazy. But I think we should check on our cattle real quick. I'm gonna kind of walk around the fence and see if we can get to them. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our cattle here. So reproduction, we're at 60% now. We almost have calves. So we have 50 head of cattle. All their health is 100%. They have 35,000 liters of food still. They have a crap ton of milk sitting in there now. We might be able to get that out of there now. And our slurry, well, that slurry is going to come real handy when we go to spread fertilizer or spread slurry on our fields to fertilize all of our fields. Everything's looking good. The good old kitties are looking good. Oh yeah, the good old kitties. Go ahead and hop out the gate here. We're going to go ahead and check on the guys and see what they're up to. Hey, gents, how we doing? How's maintenance going this morning?
Yeah, pretty good. We're just re-diagnosing the truck here, but I mean, we've come down to the main issues we kind of found. We just got to replace the oil filter, and we got to kind of fix some wiring for the brake lights and reverse lights here, especially, coming into harvest season here, hauling big loads of grain, want to make sure people can see the lights and everything. So
we're trying to be pretty DOT friendly this time of the age, or what?
Yeah, I mean, look, luckily we haven't had any interactions with them so far, but I mean, it's bound to happen eventually. So we should just prepare ourselves a little bit,
Yeah, those DOT guys, they could be kind of jerks.
Well, I mean, I did a couple purchases, and you boys might be kind of interested in that, since we don't exactly have all the greatest things here on the farm. You know how we've been running gravity wagons and like the small amenities and all that fancy stuff. I mean, this truck was probably one of the biggest purchases that we did in quite some time. And well, let's just say that at the dealership, there's a couple nice things that are sitting over there that I think are going to come in really handy. So if you boys want to go ahead and hop in my truck, we can go take a look over there and kind of see what we got ourselves into, huh?
Shotgun.
Oh, come on. Sitting back, man.
all my amazing passenger princesses.
Both of the back seats, man. I got both the back seats. Look at this.
You could lay down back there.
Yeah, you can. Honestly, you just go to sleep. Man, the 8410 really looks good on them gravity wagons,
It does, eh? I've got the gravity wagons already, but if we don't need them, I mean, that's, I guess, a better thing for us.
Has anybody had any interest in that 8650 yet?
No, I have not received any calls about it. I've received a couple of texts and global offers, so I just kind of let those sit because, I mean, we know what we want for the tractor and we didn't really use it that much, so.
Okay.
Kind of wait. We could even possibly trade it in for something at the dealership. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, the dealership is definitely restocked, that's for sure. I mean, they've got a better assortment of equipment now that I see. I mean, they got a couple nice JCB loaders. They got that skid steer that you've always been wanting, but, they just ask a little bit too much for it.
I mean, look, we've been sitting pretty good on money lately, so I mean, it might be a worthwhile investment. This thing is a beauty.
So they were wanting $48,000 for this when I came over here and asked them about it, because I was genuinely a little bit kind of wanting to get it because, you know, I think it would boost up on feed and doing a bunch of other stuff. We could break down bales with it easily.
But thing brand new.
I think they said it's got like 700 hours on it.
Dang, that's a pretty nice skid for that many hours.
Yeah, I think
Look,
they
I
went through and repainted it.
I could haggle a lot. I could get them down on the price. Trust me, I'm the best negotiator in this town. Right? Don't even question it.
Okay.
If they got it for next year during hay season, I think that we might actually have to invest in that. But that is not exactly what I'm trying to show you guys here. That was just a side piece. Now we come over here.
Oh,
So these two big beauties right here. So we got the BRENT V800 and the 𝗙𝗿𝗺𝗏. These two right here, I already went through, purchased them out, got the bills paid for on them. Everything is ready to go. All we got to do is get them hooked up to our equipment, and then we got to get heading over back to the farm and we get everything started on.
What the frickety hell, man? Guys, I think the server's been hacked.
Just looking at the back, and then all of a sudden I thought somebody picked it up.
Oh, I just.
And the
Anyway, so like I was saying, so we got the BRENT V800 grain cart. We got it in a nice blue color, you know, because it's we got nothing but green and red. It came in two other colors, which are green and red, like the one that's off to the left. So John Deere green, and there's another one that I think was like 𝗙𝗁 H red or International red. And then this 𝗙𝗿𝗺𝗏, I think this one was a 38-foot hopper bottom. So this one should hold up to, I think it was like 875 bushels of corn, maybe even up to 1,000 if we really pile it up there and touch the eaves up there on top. So I think these are going to be pretty good additions to the farm. You know, these are kind of like highly sought after requested items because honestly, we've been running some old school equipment for a while. We've been running gravity wagons. We've been running like pull behind implements. Like I tried doing a forage harvester as a pull behind. So I think these are going to be some really good additions on the farm.
Yeah, finally modernizing the farming that we've been doing.
I know, I agree. So, Weston, we're gonna, well, yeah, one of you guys, I guess, Casual, you want to go back? I'll drop everyone off. Grab one of the tractors. You can head over here and pick up this BRENT, and then Weston, you go ahead and hop in that amazing Peterbilt that we got, and you can hook up to this 𝗙𝗿𝗺𝗏.
sounds like a plan.
That sounds good. Well, I'll see you guys back at the farm. I'm just gonna let you guys walk, but I mean, you can get in my truck if you want.
I can't believe you want to, you know, get in here and like drive. You never want to drive. It's always me that drives everywhere.
Well, I mean, because it's nice having someone else drives most of the time, but I mean, you're a bit slow.
I feel, yeah, and you like to crash into a
They
bazillion
are
things because you
things,
drive like a 10-year-old child.
All right,
Well,
man.
obviously, 10-year-old childs can't drive, but I mean, that was faster than you could have ever got us here.
I mean, I learned how to drive when I was 10.
Yeah, and you're a pretty bad
Maybe prior.
driver.
Fair enough. All right, well, I think while the boys are getting everything ready for the farm, let's go ahead and we're going to see if we can get a decent moisture test here with the soybeans before we go get everything going on today. So far, so good. Everything looks to be doing proper. Everything seems to be going inside properly. We're going to just do this little stretch here, get it all opened up before we get all the guys over here and before we start doing a bunch of other things today. So these are going to be the first fields that we're going to do is these small terrace fields up here, these strip lands, and we're going to make sure that everything's good on those. So we do have the 25-foot header right now, so we should be able to clear these out in roughly just a little bit over 2 passes, I'm thinking, because they're not exactly quite wide enough. We might upgrade sometime and get a 30-footer. I think that might help us out in the future. Man, this thing is just dusting me out. I am probably gonna get sick this year. Got Weston showing up in the truck. Casual probably won't be too far behind him in the tractor with the grain cart. I think we're ready to get some big old harvest going on. Let's go ahead and cut the header off real quick. We're going to hop out here and I'm going to go ahead and see what we are looking at for loss here on the ground. So let's kind of like take a look here. Looks like we got a few pods on the ground, typical gleaner things going on here. Not too bad though. I mean, I see like 1 or 2, maybe 3, a couple pods here or there. I might try to recalibrate, fix my separator up a little bit, maybe get some things working on that. But I think for right now, everything should be good. Go ahead and get everything all lined up real quick. We'll wait for the guys to get here and we'll talk with them, let them know what we're going to be doing, and we will go from there. Hey boys, you got me on the CB?
Yeah, I got you on the handheld.
What about you, Casual? You got me?
I got you.
All right, sweet. So this is gonna be the game plan for doing these strip acres up here. So there's not that much land up here, I'm assuming, because I think I have about 350 bushels of grain storage up top. I might be able to get 1 or 2 of these completed. And then right now, if you boys want to kind of go check out, well, actually, Weston, I want you to go look at you remember that field that we bought up by the dealer, or not by the dealership, by the co-op, the other co-op?
Yeah, I checked it out the other day. It is ready to harvest, so.
Okay, because I don't know exactly how long we're gonna be rolling into these soybeans, but for right now, I think we're gonna be moving at a pretty slow pace for right now.
We could honestly afford to rent another harvester.
And kind of get some corn. I was thinking, you know, we get another, you know, okay, well, this is gonna be a shot in the dark, but I was thinking about getting a bunch of other equipment, like renting another harvester, getting another field maybe, but we'll have to see. You want to scout around on the map, see if there's any soybean fields ready to harvest?
Can do. We'll get out the maps here. We'll just go back down to the house and grab them. But I feel like another harvester will do as well, so we can, you know, kind of get to multitasking here.
Okay. And then casual, you want to give me some estimates on some combines, specifically older ones, none of this new stuff, because I know we aren't gonna be able to afford that.
Yep, I can go run to the store real quick and see what they have there for us to look at.
That sounds good. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, Midwest, you got me there in the CB, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. What you got?
Right, well, look, all the soybean fields around Wisconsin here in our area are pretty expensive fields. I mean, they're all around $300,000+, and I mean, I don't really think it's worth it to kind of purchase any of them right now.
Okay. Well, I was kind of putting some thoughts in my head, and actually, I just got a phone call right before you hollered at me on CB that somebody is interested in our 8650 for a pretty decent amount of money. They want to buy it for more than what we bought it for originally. But I think we might be able to put that money towards a different harvester, because Field 6, and I'm not gonna lie, most of our fields are all pretty decent sizes, and running around with this one combine is gonna be taking us a little while, or some time at least. So I'm thinking we might be able to get another harvester.
Yeah, I mean, considering we're only renting that, the one that you're in right now is, I mean, not necessarily a good thing, but we'll go ahead and ask Casual what he found out about some harvesters for sale.
Yeah, hopefully we can get another gleaner. I'd like to have some matching equipment, you know?
Yeah, I mean, all of our equipment's matching right now, so we're not doing too bad there.
Hey, Midwest, you got a copy on the radio?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so I just at the store here, and they actually have another gleaner that they can get us with a couple heads, bean heads as well, I believe. Yeah, they have a couple bean heads as well that we can choose from to be able to suit with that.
Okay.
I don't know if you wanted to come take a look at it when you get a chance.
Yeah, if you could just go ahead and send me a picture of it on my phone, but honestly, I mean, if it's like an N6, N7, oh crap, I'd even take an N5 if they got it, but if they got an N6 or N7, and at least as long as they have a 25-foot bean head for it, then I think we'll be fine.
Oh, we need a corn head too, guys. Don't forget about the corn head.
Oh yeah, we'll have to get another corn head eventually too. I think we might use some of the funds from this harvest to be able to pay for one of those, or we might sell some of the corn that we have in storage. Oh man, I'm getting about full. Let me grab the CB radio real quick. Weston, you got your ears on?
Yeah, what's going on? Let me guess. You need an unload?
Yeah, I want you to boot, scoot, and boogie your way down here. I'm about full. I'm sitting at about 80% almost. I'm gonna get the pipe stuck out, but I'm just over the ridge. I'll be passing that here in a second. We're almost to the halfway point on this strip land. I'm missing a little bit of soybeans.
Man, I'm running up. I was just cultivating this field that we used to silage corn the other day, so don't worry, I'll be there in just a jiffy. I knew this would happen, but look, it's so good. I'm gonna come help you.
I see that really nice combine back over there coming over the hill. That thing looks pretty good. Is that you in there, Casual?
Yeah, that's me.
Looking good, man. Holy crap. We're gonna be like the biggest farmers in this region. I mean, neighbors have nothing on us now.
No, these two gleaners will pick through that bean in no time.
And leave, you know, a couple bushels behind on the ground, but hey, that's some just gleaner activities right there if you ask me.
Hey, that's all right. It's efficient enough for us.
Hey, as long as we can get a paycheck at the end of the day and I can get you boys paid before we go broke, hey, it's okay for me.
Broke? We going broke?
Nah, we're not going broke.
Oh man, I was a bit concerned.
You know, all the interest that I have to pay on your freaking pickups that you always buy. I mean, now you got like what, 2 of them now at the farm?
Brother, buddy. Those pickups are from barn finds, alright? I don't even own a new pickup anymore.
Principal,
got rid of them all.
the principal interest. Get over, man. What are you doing? You suck at grain cart driving. Come on now.
Look, man, why aren't you harvesting the full width of your header, you literally over in my area, right? So I would not be talking crap about you. You're a crappy harvester driver. Okay?
You'd kind of think of all these times that you'd get a little bit more efficient at that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know. After all these times we're
Casual,
running this
mate,
thing.
I don't want to hear it from you, right, buddy? don't even talk crap, right?
All right, guys, so we are just finishing up here with our strip acres. We got Casual Farms and the N6 Gleaner over here unloading inside of our Brent V800, and he's gonna unloading on the wrong side of it, but hey, we won't get too mad at him for that. He's kind of new around here on the farm. We're gonna go ahead and get our header shut down, turn off our separator, and we're gonna get moving on to field 6 after I unload in here. So we managed to get, oh man, I spilled some grain on the ground, but we managed to get a lot of acres cleared out here pretty fast. We started on doing some early fall tillage since we are able to get some things done. Weston's over there in the 5488 getting some tillage done with the internet, or with the 𝗙𝗂 H, or I think it's the international tiller. So he's working on all that stuff right now. And then we're going to be making our way to field 6 as soon as possible. I'll holler at those boys on the CB. Hopefully we can get Casual going. We're going to go ahead and head our way down, or get our ways down there right now. I'm gonna get my flashers on, and then we're gonna get heading down there. Once we get there, I'll holler at West on the CB, tell him to get all the equipment down there. Hopefully he can get the tractor and the grain cart, and then eventually we'll be able to get that truck down there. But we're moving pretty fast on this bean harvest. I'm pretty excited about this year. We do have rain in the forecast that just now showed up, so hopefully we don't get rained out, and hopefully we're able to get a lot of things done.
You guys got me on the CB?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, well, I just hired the local kid Mason to go cultivate the rest of that field for us, but I am bringing over the 8410 with the grain cart and the good old Pete. So give me a little while I do this slave work, and I'll be to your guys' aid.
All right.
Hey, how about you hop and grab one of those trucks, and then we can tool back and forth with one of those.
I mean, I can if you want me to. I'm already halfway there in the 8410, so I could go back.
Geez, I see you coming down the lane there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. All right, so hold on, Weston. Before you get off the CB, make sure that you head all the way down to White's farm down here on the end of the map, and you'll have to cut through that grass portion in between the fields in order to get here.
10-4, man. Well, I was just gonna drive through our cornfield, but I mean, I can do this alternatively if you want me to.
I'd hope you'd be a little bit more smarter than driving through our cornfield, but hey, I mean, that's why you only get paid like 10% less than anyone else here.
But
10% more than he is?
Yeah, because you haven't broken anything
I've been
yet.
here as long as Midwest. So, look, this is a bit ridiculous, but I mean, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. I guess it's just you're just biased, alright? You're not a good partner, you're not a good farmer, so.
I mean, you like to break everything, so I don't know about that.
What have I broken in the last month? You're the one who actually broke the last thing on this farm, which was that gravity wagon we had.
I don't know, you wreck into stuff.
It's true, that is true.
All right, fine.
You broke that gravity wagon.
But I fixed it, didn't I?
Right.
Yeah, it took you a little while there. Delayed our harvest by a crap ton of minutes or hours or days or whatever.
Days, it was like an hour and a half of work, and it hasn't broken yet.
Yeah, well, that's because we haven't used it since, because we know it's going to break again.
Oh.
Because you did a crappy job fixing it, alright?
Well, how about we just go ahead and sell those things so we can...
Let's talk more work, Midwest. Come on, buddy.
I am working. What are you doing? I don't see you out here. I'm in the combine. I'm
trying to get back to the P, but I don't want to sniff any soybean dust, man. Come on.
Oh, it's great.
I think that's what I call the exercise of the day. Look at him running. Go all the way back to the farm. You got about a half a mile to go.
Look, man, my Fitbit's telling me that I need to get to 15,000 steps a day, so that's what I'm doing. Trust me, it's all good.
15,000, huh? Dang. All right, so me and the boys have finally successfully moved our ways down to field 6. Crazy enough, we have 2 N6 gleaners inside of field 6 over here. I think we're gonna come up with a new name for this field, though. I think I'm gonna call it like South 6 or South T Block 6. I don't know. We're gonna give it some cool agricultural name for it, because you know, like real life farming, you just don't call it field 6. Yeah, some like we'll call it we'll call it something eventually. But me, Casual, are running around in here. As you guys seen, Weston was getting in his I guess inner track star and running all the way back to the farm to go pick up the semi, and he's already got the grain cart here. Me and Casual are about ready to finish up the end rows, so we're making some pretty good time. And then after we get that done, we're gonna be starting on the main portion of this field, and hopefully we get enough money to pay off some of that loan that we got. We might sell half the beans right now. I'll have to check with Weston, see exactly how much we get out of here. I kind of want to pay back some of the loan, but also at the same time, I want to make sure that I get as much money for these soybeans as possible, because they aren't doing that good on prices. Go ahead and take a look at my crop calendar here, my crop chart price charts right here. Right now, soybeans are only selling for $1,102. So they're not doing exactly as good as they should be. Max price is roughly around $2,000 per liter or per 1,000 liters. So if we do something like that, we should be able to get a bulk majority of our loan paid off once we get all that stuff settled. Here comes Weston in the old Peterbilt. He's finally showing up to the farm. Look at him go. We're gonna have a pretty big harvest season going on. I'm going to go to about the halfway point of this field, cut over. Hopefully Casual gets out of the way here in a second. I'm trying to sneak on by him. There we go. Oh, we kissed headers there for a second. It's all good. But we're going ahead, and I think we'll start over here on this far side and work our way towards the trucks, so that way we give Weston a little bit of work to do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start right here. Would be a good spot. Start my GPS off, and we are cooking. Look at that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and work on the far side, far right side of this field, me and you will work towards each other. I'm going to start busting my way towards the left portion of this field. Weston, you're going to be running some hard grain cart hours back and forth, but make sure that truck stays over there on that side, and then you can just bounce to the grain cart with the tractor over there.
You guys just tell me when you need to unload, and I'll be here waiting to unload you guys. Because I mean, I'm quite comfortable in the 8410 cabs. You know, watching some TikTok and Instagram. So. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm 61%, so I'm gonna head back. If you wanna unload, or if you wanna come pick me up so I can unload, that'd work out perfectly.
Yeah, I think I'm meeting you right here, face to face.
Face to face, huh? Square up or what?
Face to side. Yes. You want it, bro? Come on.
Nah, I don't want to. Back up.
Beef, I guess.
Yeah, I don't. You need to learn how to how farms operate. You know the combine gets priority whenever moving, right? Not the dang grain cart.
I really didn't ask, man. I really did not ask.
You should ask these questions so that way I don't chew your butt for you doing the wrong thing.
I mean, that'd be pretty weird, wouldn't it?
All right, man. All right, boys, so what do we got? Casual just finishing up his little pass over here. Let me get my pipe folded. Oh, there's still some left. We got this stupid row.
Man, you guys stuck. I would have been better. My skills would have been better used in the harvester, wouldn't it?
All right, well, I'll run all the way down this field. I'll just meet you down in the middle, all right? And then we'll kind of just unload everything.
We'll play a little chicken here.
And that kind of sucks. I thought we were about to get this field perfectly.
Weston, you just kind of stay right there. You know, don't get too crazy. You just stay right there.
Look, man, I'm just waiting, you know. I'm just haven't had much to do all day.
Stay, boy, right, stay put.
Let's see if we get this unloaded.
Oh, I'm not a dog.
Go. Get it from each other.
Let's see if we can go ahead and get a little bit of in the cab unloading on the truck here. So we're gonna unload tarp side, which is highly illegal, but hopefully I can get this thing proper on the first try. Oh yeah, look at that. Just a little bit of soybeans I had in the tank up top. Let's go ahead and get heading back to the farm. All right, I gotta make sure I don't hit anything on the way coming back here in the farm. Is everything unloading over there properly, Weston?
Yeah, man, don't you dare hit the 𝗙𝗿𝗎𝗪. You're right, perfect. You didn't hit that.
Hey, I just gotta find a nice place. You got this stupid side-by-side in the way. I'm hitting the side-by-side, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't hit it.
Oh, man, that was close. Don't you dare talk crap about my side-by-side, buddy.
You just got like stuff sitting like in random places, you know. We don't even have enough. We should really get header carts.
You're acting like everything on this farm is all my fault. Like all the stuff around here is my fault. But half the stuff on this farm you purchased, so I mean, more than half.
Now see, look, Casual's gonna have a hard time going through that area over there. He's trying to like squeak through without hitting it. Just hit the side-by-side, Casual, honestly. Like.
No, do not hit the side-by-side. I will hit you. I will hit
Look
you.
At that. Didn't even take any of the plastic off.
Hey, Weston just parks stuff in stupid places all the time, you know?
Yeah, he's like a little child.
Yeah, definitely. You guys are just idiots. You guys are just plain old idiots. Right?
It's not our fault you don't know how to park.
Why do I stop recording? Oh my god.
Alright, do it again.
Sniff that soybean dust, boy. Yeah.
He's got something.
Oh, he's got something to say, don't you, Weston, you friggin' idiot.